am Maureen Tara Nelson of MTN Matchmaking. And right next to me is Sasha, who's been with me the whole week, and Trisha on that side, like the Brady Bunch. And it's just us three gals here today. And coincidentally, we have more things to talk about than ever, even though it's only the three of us.
Yeah.
We have questions that people have written in. We've had a lot of crazy, wild stories here while Sasha's been visiting. While she's been working here, I mean. And we just might share them all with you. So if you have any dating questions, feel free to, let's put in the comments, to put them right on there and we will answer them. But how are you today, Trisha?
I'm good. How are you ladies doing?
Good.
Maureen, did you
What?
You cut your hair? You get a haircut?
Me?
Me?
Yeah, your hair looks so short.
It's noticeable? 5 inches off is noticeable? Okay, yes. When we got home the other night, it was so much fun. We did karaoke, and Sasha is such a great singer. So great. And everyone knows I'm tone deaf, and I don't hide that at all. And so we had so much fun at this place.
She did so good, by the way. Don't let her fool you.
Trisha's heard me sing before. So when we got home at, I don't know, midnight, 1 a.m, I don't know, I just had to cut my hair. But I don't even know why I did it. I had to cut my hair and just trying to get it straight, because it's hard to cut your own hair. So I kept going shorter, and it's 5 inches off. So, and I can't even go and get it fixed now because they'll make it shorter. So
that looks great.
They can just
does.
They can just feather it out. They don't have to make it any shorter. But it does look good.
Which dog is laying on our legs? How cute.
Bailey.
Aw, the dogs are so sad because Sasha's going home today. So they're really reacting towards it. Today is going to be 64 in Myrtle Beach. Thank God. Finally.
Lucky.
I was ready to give up this snowbird thing. Where were we that Sasha was taping me saying, "This is not being a snowbird."
You were
That
walking
was,
out of the karaoke place, right?
I don't think
no,
it was.
that was dinner.
Yeah,
We had dinner at this place. What was it
the
called?
first place. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
It wasn't. It was.
So,
it was good.
okay, so the karaoke place was really fun because the dynamics were extremely strange. Strange to the point that I could never go back there again. And that's because there were a lot of old men,
Hey, Asa!
which you would think, oh, okay, old men for Maureen, that's great. And there were a lot of young guys. So you would think, young guys, great for Sasha. But it was the opposite. The opposite.
So funny.
And I don't even know why that was.
Yeah, I don't think we'll ever know. But
So
it
Sasha
was
goes,
so funny.
first of all, unbeknownst to me, because, she does the social media too. Thank you, Asa.
Thanks, Asa.
Sasha taped all of my karaoke and she put it on TikTok, and TikTok automatically was going to my Facebook. So, we get home, blah, blah, blah. I cut 5 inches off my hair, blah, blah, blah. Wake up the next morning and all of a sudden I see I'm on Facebook. The 3 songs are on Facebook. Oh my God. So hopefully no one checked Facebook that morning or from 1 or 2 in the
Yeah.
morning the night before, because, oh my gosh, it was so funny. But so then Sasha's telling everyone we're going to be there the next day. And literally the young guys are like, okay, so Maureen, you're going to be there with her? You're going to come too? Yeah. You know, she's staying with me. And the old man, you're going to be back, Sasha, really? And and I'm thinking, I'm never coming back here. I'm never showing my face again here. Never.
So
And-
funny.
You know, Trisha, you know, it's been a very long time since I drank, you know, because for support. I was going to, what is that word? Support.
Moral support.
Moral support. I couldn't say
yes.
the word moral. I just couldn't do it for some reason. So, and yeah, so I guess it was the everything came out of me. Well, you know. So since then, we've been singing the whole entire time. And then in the morning, I said, please tell me you don't want to go back there again, do you? And she goes, no, why? I'm like, because you told everybody we're going. Nobody's gonna go.
I
She
told
never-
her, I said, I was lying.
Oh my God. But she could have told me, hey.
So do you
Every,
guys go there every night? Is this like their hangout?
no, because the young guys I know, they were from New York. Oh, maybe that's why the New York connection thing.
Oh.
They were here on a business trip. And I remembered back when I was a pharmaceutical rep
Mhm.
in my, I can't even say the age, just let's not let's talk about it. I mean, obviously just talking to them, but you know, anyway, so moral support. Okay, so why don't we get to people's questions?
All right, we have a lot, so hopefully we can get through them. Let's see. All
And
right.
maybe you liked old men, Sasha. And the first, I'm like, great, old guys for me.
All
The
right.
older the better.
Speaking of moral support, this one, I think she needs your support. So my boyfriend just broke up with me via text message.
Oh.
He doesn't understand why I'm so upset and why I wouldn't want to be friends. And do you think I am overreacting?
The girl wants to know. No, he's a dope. Any guy that breaks up with you over a text, don't give him a second thought. Boy, I really am that attachment. Done. Okay. Feelings. All right, let's try these.
I wish I could be like that. That'd be great.
It's not easy being me. I remember my mother, your grandmother, used to say to me, pain is beauty, which I never really got, understood that. And then she said, make sure you always make your life look so easy. And it's not going to be easy, but you have to make it look easy to other people. And I've always tried to do that, with her voice in my head. But
yeah, you and Uncle Gerard used to say pain is beauty to me as you were yanking my ponytail up so high that it gave me an eyebrow lift.
yes. He did it to me too.
Yeah, but my hair was always on point anytime I went out with him.
Yes. So I sang Cher for Gerard. So the songs we sang, I sang I Will Survive. I sang for Gerard's sake, If I Could Turn Back Time. Hi, Ken.
Oh, Ken.
And, be careful who you tell. If a man asks you what was the third song, you should never say what it is to a man because of how it sounds. But my favorite song, and I sang it, was all I want to do is make love to you. I sing that song like 5 times every single day of my life. It's my favorite song by heart. Heart, heart.
Ken says you have the best voice, Maureen.
Thank you, Ken. Do you know? I'm gonna. Since everyone is following my dating life of working on me now, I'm gonna share one thing each week. So, during the divorce, before I got to the point of going to get engaged and Brendan saying, would I not get remarried again? Okay. I had crazy 3 years, and that was really important. So, ladies, if you marry young and you grew up with an Irish Catholic mom who gave you the Irish guilt for everything, you need to have 3 years of wildness. Okay, so
I think that guilt applies for all nationalities. I think it's just mom.
the Irish guilt is because your mom is Irish. That's why she's doing it. Okay. So, well, this day was a long time ago, but I don't know. He was very sexual. Okay. I thought for a second, do my kids listen to this? Nah. Okay. Anyway, so he was very sexual. So one day, just for fun, how I talk like this to you, Ken, I called him and I left a message for about 15 minutes, pretending that the cable guy came in, and you know what happened. But I pretended that happened all while I was leaving him a message. And so later, he really could not believe that message. And I can't believe that I actually did it. And I'm like, I could get paid to do this. Only I was a professional matchmaker, and that's hard enough to get people to realize, no, it's really professional. A lot of times people say, oh, so you date all your clients? No, I can't date the clients. Anyway, so that is my private story that I can sex talk. Sexting. No, that's like that. Sexting.
Yeah,
That's texting.
I
Yeah.
can sex talk. So
That's
I
great.
taught myself. Yeah. Okay, so let's, oh, God, Ken. It's R-rated, not X. And kids, get into school. Get back in school. Don't be listening to this. Okay, so let's go finally to the questions before
Next question was, are there any specific red flags or warning signs someone should be aware of when dating?
What? I know, Ken, I did bring it up. Are there warning signs that people should look for when they're dating someone?
Like, what are some common red flags? Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yes. So if the person, oh, wait, I do that. Never mind. Oh, wow. All the things that I'm thinking, I actually do them. Shoot. Okay. Well, remember, this is a work in progress with me. I'm admitting that I was never taking my own advice, which I'm going to be taking, and it is hard. So yeah, if you never see the person's house, they're probably married.
You can.
And speaking of that guy, let me just go back to my sexting guy or my sex talk. So he lived in New Jersey. And so I said to him once, and I never saw your house. I think you're married. Now, first of all, he's in Jersey. So really, like, why did I care? I didn't, because I'm an avoidant. So for some crazy reason, probably someone where I worked first before I owned my own matchmaking service said to me, how do you know he's not married? Why don't you see his place? Because, it's easy to date someone in another state, because he was on the road with his job. So he was always here. He always came to me. So he's like, okay. So the day I went over to his place, it looked like he took 12 hours to redo the place. And there was one room that he wouldn't show me. And I really have a feeling that he took all the wife's things and just threw it all in the room while she was at work. And then when I left, that he had to put everything back before she saw it. I really think he was married. But again, he was just one of the fun things during my wild period.
So then not seeing their home.
Oh, yes.
Is a red flag.
And yes, so Ken, of course you can kiss on the first date, providing that you
No, he wants to know, do you kiss on
Oh, do I? That is a mystery, Ken. Okay.
Sasha,
So,
have you experienced any red flags in dating?
yeah, so I was going to say if on the first date, if they're talking about their ex, and that's red flag.
Yeah.
Like they're not over her.
Or
They're using you as their therapist. But you get free food, so it's okay. No,
or if all they do is talk about how much money they have, they don't have money. But they think that you have money, so they'll do that.
Yeah. I feel like as long as you're a little bit intuitive, it's pretty obvious to tell when someone's not being genuine.
Yeah, but it's obvious
but-
to us because we're in the business of giving dating coaching to people every single day.
Yeah.
But just like you tell me every day, if you think it, say it, right? So if you're thinking it and you're feeling it, it's most likely.
Oh, and when you say something to your significant other that you're dating, if they turn it around onto you and get mad at you for asking, that means you were right.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So, okay. Next question.
Okay. Next question.
Don't talk about sex on the first date. This is Friday Facebook Live. I can talk about anything.
No sex, religion, or politics.
That's right.
Okay, when is it appropriate time?
We're in jail. We have no nice backdrop here because it's not nice enough or sunny enough to be outside. Wow, what? No. I saw every imperfection on my face. No, we can't do that because then we can't. No, look, we can't turn our heads.
When is it? You ready? When is it appropriate to discuss like your long-term? What they say? Your long-term intentions with somebody you're dating.
Okay, ladies, the best advice that I've ever given women. I don't. Thank you, Asa. Everyone needs an Asa. So he's a good liar.
Have you seen many women with ankle bracelets? Have you dated many women with ankle bracelets in Florida, Ken?
Okay, so what did we just say? Ken interrupted. Ken's always asking a question, another question that gets me off topic. Hey, Penny! Oh, Buster Bailey! Penny's here!
Hey, Penny!
Come here! Penny's here! Oh my God, they miss you because they're in Myrtle Beach with me. And then when I come back to New York twice a month, they don't come. They go to the spa here. Not like your spa, Penny. Okay, stop it now. No. That's enough. Okay, so what were we talking about?
When is it appropriate to talk about like long-term intentions when you're dating?
Oh, yeah. So the best advice, ladies, let the man be the man. You know how many women get mad at me for saying this, but be feminine. Let the man be the gentleman. Let him make those decisions. Let him bring them up. And if he doesn't bring them up, he's not into you. Move on, because you will find someone that will bring them up. So, I know a lot of women like to be the one to make those decisions. But when it comes to certain things like that, it's just great when the man is the one that says the things that you want to hear without you having to ask for it. Hi, Cindy.
Cindy.
We love Cindy.
Oh,
Yay! Thank you, Penny. We're so happy for you. God, I love what we do.
Penny, I was so excited when I got that text message.
So happy.
I shared it with the whole group right away. We were all cheering.
Yes.
So happy.
God, look at how great she looks. Wow.
Ken, you love everybody. Ken,
Wow.
love is full of love.
That's why Ken
Red
is
flag.
called Mr. Love.
Red flag.
Ken, you got a million red flags on you.
All right. So
Go ahead.
next question.
Did
What
we
advice-
I
answer-
have a question.
Did we answer it?
I
I
think
have
so.
a question too after you.
Okay, go ahead. No, you're up. Go ahead.
Okay, so if in a relationship your partner starts to pull away,
Red
do
flag.
you move towards them and
No.
try to, or do you pull away too? That's
Okay, that's a great question.
Mhm.
But when you see those signs, you know that there's some sort of disconnect.
yes.
Do you bring it up to them? No, ladies. No, no, no. But a big mistake is ladies will bring that up to the guy. Now pretend for a second you're a guy. You're already feeling this way towards the girl, and they know that you know it. They
Mhm.
know that you feel it. So by you bringing it up, just brings them further apart. So just try to do things to rekindle the relationship. That's it. Dr. Love. Oh, Ken. Ken. That's all I can say.
Wow.
Okay. So you don't bring it up. You rekindle the relationship by wearing sexy things. So today, this whole week, Sasha has been wearing whatever outfit. I don't know. I've not seen one outfit because she's been hiding with this big sweater, this big shawl, this big what do you call those things? Scarf.
Yes.
You can't tell what she wears. So this morning, before she put on all those layers, I see her in this outfit. I'm like, oh my God, you look beautiful. That's great that you have to dress like that. And she's like, okay. And then she just goes to start to put on the shawl. I'm like, no shawl. And she goes, okay. And then she goes, just put on this sweater. I'm like, no sweater, nothing.
Did you turn the heat up for her at least? She's probably freezing.
Oh, it's warm in here.
Yes, it's always warm in my place.
Oh my God.
I'm kidding. I'm
Always
kidding.
warm.
Oh my God, that's actually creepy.
That's
That's so creepy. I apologize. If there was a way we can go back and edit that out, I would do it, but there's not.
It's live. Too late.
Watch at your own risk. We never know what we're going to say. That's why it's fun. And that's why we do it, to amuse you. Next question.
All right. What advice do you have for people re-entering the dating scene after a bad breakup?
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
What advice do you have for someone re-entering the dating scene after a bad breakup?
Okay. Go in with a clean slate. A lot of times people make a mistake and they're still bringing their baggage from their last relationship onto this new relationship. That person that you're with, they don't deserve that. They're not the same people. They're not going to do the same things. And if they do, you start seeing the patterns over and over, it's not them, it's you. So just go in with a clean slate and don't think, oh, I got to tread lightly. No. As I always say, I say this to all of my clients, go in with your heart full and all in. And if you get hurt, you have to realize it's a risk that you take. But that's why they say, better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all. I totally believe that. Anytime I've been in love, I just, went in 100% and it didn't work out. So who cares? No feelings, no emotion. That's to make everyone laugh, by the way. I'm not really like that.
All right. I have another one that was emailed in. This one has a little bit of a back story. So the question.
We're gonna have to pay attention.
Pay attention because I'm not repeating it. In a highly compatible 4-year relationship with incredible chemistry, does a person in their golden years move on when the partner has too chaotic a life to make significant time for, quote, us?
I love this.
Now the back story a little bit is
I think we know the backstory.
this is a later in life relationship, is purposeful so that it's understood that I'm not looking for marriage and a family life, just significantly more time together,
Right.
like vacation.
You're not asking for much. The person, not that we know who it is.
Yeah. Not even like, wanting to spend more us time, taking vacations, things like that, which
You're happy with the little bit basically that you're getting. But think of it like this, and I hate to say this. Oh my God, I hate to say this, but if you're only getting a little bit and it's not enough, then that hurts. I can't even say, nope, can't do it. Because I know who did this. I know whose question this is. I can't answer it. Could you answer it?
Go ahead, Trisha. Answer it.
Trisha, you answer it.
You have to take
I
can't.
It has to be you.
No, I love her too much. No, I can't. I can't tell her to move on.
Honestly, though, I mean, I'm sure you've heard us say it and answer questions like this all the time. If you've been in a relationship 4 years, the person's not making extra time for you.
They should be making an effort every fucking day for you.
Especially if you are not asking for much, and you're very content.
Right.
You shouldn't have to ask for us time. It should just come willingly. So,
and if it doesn't, there are men out there that it will.
Yes.
We have had an extraordinarily large amount of success stories lately, and I really don't even know what to contribute it to other than we just have such a great team now, all of us. So we're all in sync with helping our clients. Oh, what? You're going to make a mistake? You're going to avoid it? You're going to break up with them like Maureen? No. Work it out. So I think it's all of us. And Peter, thank you everyone for your prayers with Peter being sick. The good news is, Peter's not going to recognize me with my short hair.
Whatever you just did.
Look what I just did. Oh my God. What the heck?
Look at that volume.
Wow.
I do that before every photo, and it's so funny because when I look at the photos, I'm like, if only I could just. Well, I do it all the time. Never mind. So, Peter, thank you everyone for your prayers. Peter thinks he's coming back Monday. He thinks he'll be able to come back. Wow. So our team really works so well together. And Jill couldn't be here today. And we also have Ashley, who just joined our team as well. So I think everyone brings certain things to the table. And with the dating coaching, all of you have been doing so much with dating coaching with people. So it really, really helps. And I think that's why we've had so many success stories. Which, by the way, I think I just noticed on the email before we started this. I think one of my colleagues that I love so much just gave us a referral again. Did you see that, Trisha?
Uh-huh. Yep.
Okay. Who was the person that they referred last time? Do you remember? It was only like 3 weeks ago.
No. Hold on a
Do you
second, though.
remember who that was? About 3 weeks ago? Because I have to remember if I did take that person on, I give them a commission.
Yeah, I'll have to. I have it for you, so we can.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Oh, what? You have
The email.
Oh,
of the
okay,
person.
good.
So
good.
yeah, well.
Okay. So, and remember compatibility. That's right, Asa. Asa is an unpaid person that works at Matchmaking. I'm kidding. He doesn't really work here, but you would think that you do work here, Asa, because you're always so helpful.
I got one last question for you. You ready?
Yes, because we have so much work to do. Sasha is still hanging up some things on my wall because I can't do it, but she does it such a great job. But
A little to the left.
yes, oh, this is so funny. So when Sasha started this morning hanging the things that are too hard for me, she's like, "Can you hand me the hammer? Can you hand me the nail? Can you hand me the thing?" And I'm like, "Wait a minute, why am I helping?" The whole point is I don't want to do it. I can't do this. I'm not. I know the things I'm good at, and that's work. That's it. Work. That's it.
She's good at many
Nothing else.
things.
Nope.
but-
Nope.
Okay,
Nope. I'm good at work.
that's it.
Go ahead.
How do you approach dating when dealing with a very demanding career?
Okay, so, well, everyone knows that we're following my dating story now that I did chapter 1 of my life and I'm on chapter 2. And I'm trying very hard to take my own advice. And my advice is always to, work on yourself, which we said before Sasha got here. Every day we're going to be in the gym and walking and exercising. And I really was kind of doing that too. Actually, you kind of brought me down now that I think about it. I was going to the gym. I was going to the gym before you got here. I just realized.
But we at least kept our word of going out.
Oh, yes, but we've been going out every night. All right, let me just, I'm going to take my own advice, which, again, work on yourself, but go out. You got to get out there and get exposure to other single people if you're not going to use us or if we're not going to take you on. If I'm going to disqualify you like I did with someone last night. Done. So, and I do have to take my own advice because there was a situation where I should have gone someplace. And I'm like, you know what? No. I'd rather stay home and work. That's bad. So coincidentally, the person asking that question, don't fall into the trap like I just admitted that I did, that I'd rather work. You have to get out there. So again, I admit I had a slip up, but I'm going to be back on track once Sasha leaves.
Yes, because she was working from the dinner table. So
I was writing things on napkins. Okay. and how old are you? What are you looking for? Blah, blah, blah. Oh my God. Yes.
Yes.
And just walking around with my headphones on.
yes,
And-
trying to get her out the door.
Oh my gosh. This one lady, I just qualified her on the phone so I could say it. She was so annoying. Okay. Yeah, I'm 66 years old. And I'm thinking in my head, oh, you sound 70, you know. And she's like, but everybody tells me I look 55.
We've had a lot of those lately.
Yes. So for people that don't know us, it might sound mean. We're not mean. We're realistic. This is what happens behind the scenes at a matchmaking service. So every woman, the day she turns 50, starts to change and can get a little annoying. So don't do that. Okay. In the program, our ladies don't do it because we guide them and make sure that they don't do it. But on the phone, then any woman that calls 55 and above will always say that they don't look their age. Everyone tells them. Now, when they come into the Melville office, 9 times out of 10, they look that age or more. And I remember one time the woman was like 65, just say. And she looked every bit of 65. And I guess she forgot that I was the one that she spoke to in making the appointment. So she goes, you're not going to believe my age. How old do you think I am? And I remembered her age, but I also remember that she thinks she looked 50. So I said, you look like a great 65-year-old. It's true. And that's a compliment. So when she was appalled, how could you think that, Maureen? How could you think that I look my age? You do. And I said, and you got to own it. Look at you. You look great for 65. You own it, ladies. All right. So last night, we wanted to go, since we went to the karaoke, there was this place that we passed the other night. And I said, oh, we should go there for dinner. And I think the karaoke night just really took everything out of us. Everything out of us. And I'm like, I'm too old to hang out with Sasha. I'm too old. So,
if anything, I have to keep up with her. So I don't know.
So we decided we're going to go to that place. Now, I was sure it was on 17, but it's so confusing for all my New York friends and clients. Myrtle Beach has 2 17s. They have 17 north, which I notice everything good is north. Everything 17 south. So it's okay because we didn't really take on anyone in Myrtle Beach yet. So, oh, actually we did. But anyway, so I thought it was on that. But then there's also an Interstate 17 that goes by 17. But that's like lower, like our Southern State Parkway or our Sunrise Highway, okay, as a comparison. But why would they name them both 17? I just have a problem with that as a snowbird.
Are they next to each other? Like
They're parallel, I believe. It's just annoying.
That's like, you know, Southern State Parkway West, Southern State Parkway East, or whatever. You know what I mean?
No, because that's the same parkway. It's the same parkway. These are not the same. 17 Intercoastal, which someone told me that's where like people work or like by the beach, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, that wasn't the point of my story though. So I thought, you know, I remember where this place is. I don't need my, hey Siri. I didn't think so. All of a sudden we're all the way north. And I'm like, wait a minute. There's Trisha's place in North Carolina. I think we went too far. I thought Trisha would have laughed more at that. Anyway, so
sorry to disappoint.
Okay, so we tried to, we didn't know the name of the place. That's the problem. So we were using Siri to find a good place then. And now it's after 7, I think. So we found a place and it said seafood buffet. So I thought, oh my God, all the lobster tail I could eat? That's great. And there were no cars there. So I'm like, we won't have to wait. This will be great.
Mhm.
Now, can we say the whole thing or is it mean? Yeah, some things we can't say.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So the person, the people, generic.
Yeah.
That's all we're going to say. All right.
Mhm.
So we go in and right away, I think I could say this. I didn't think it's a seafood buffet. I thought it was something else. Okay.
Mhm.
But it wasn't. It was a seafood buffet. So we get there. We're the only ones there. But the woman did say, do you want to take a look at it first before paying? That should have been our cue.
That really
she
should
knew.
have.
She knew New York bitch would come out and this would not be a good scenario. Damn, I didn't see it.
So
And I'm like,
no, I mean buffets in Long Island have done that to me too. Though they ask everybody just
oh, they do? Oh, okay.
specifically
Oh,
one thing, like make sure this is
oh yeah.
something you're gonna like before paying.
Oh, okay. So, well, I said, lobster tail, right? No lobster. Like, do you have shrimp? She's like, yes. So I'm like, all right, how bad could it be? So we go to the food. And they're like, if you want us to reheat anything, we can because it's cold now.
Oh,
I know. Okay.
First red flag.
Yes. So it's gross. Then off to the right, I thought, you know me, I could always eat dessert. So I'm like, I'm just going to eat dessert. And I realized that picture I took of us, I'm sitting there with a big plate of dessert and you had nothing. She didn't have any dessert. But so I see 3 different types of sprinkles. And I love sprinkles. Last Christmas, 3 people got me sprinkles for Christmas because I love them so much. And for me, I like it on birthday cake ice cream. So I'm like, wait a minute, wait. All right, I got all 3 of the sprinkles and I have cheesecake, but I'm like, where's the ice cream? No ice cream. What? What? No ice cream? I go, so what are the sprinkles for? And the guy looked at me like I was crazy.
okay.
That? Oh, yeah, thanks, Ken. Fuck you, Ken. Fuck you. As a matter of fact, Ken, you're right. And I haven't had birthday cake ice cream in a very long time. I was only going to eat the dessert there because the food was all cold seafood.
Ew,
So-
that's so gross.
Okay.
Just remember,
Yeah.
I'm the reason why she's thrown off track this week.
I gotta keep her motivated. Okay. So then it was just everything that could go wrong went wrong. The girl comes over with the guy and he's like, it's her first day. And I'm like, oh, why does this always happen to me? Everywhere I go, they give me people that it's their first day. So I know they're going to screw up. So she goes, so are you the mother? I wanted to say, you should have seen us the other night. Men don't ask if I'm the mother. That's funny. But the truth is, Sasha went out with my son Brendan, so I could be her mother.
That's true.
Oh my God. Okay. So then it was just like one disaster. Ken, would you please send these in private? Is that Trisha? Is that your reaction to Ken? Ken, please. At least try to hide it. Okay, so one disaster after the next. So the guy says to me, so how was it? Did you like it? And I go, no. But I'm smiling and I was nice. And I said, I just don't like cold seafood. That was it. That was it. And then he said, okay, well, since you liked it, blah, blah, blah. And I go, I didn't say I liked it. Why is he acting like I said I liked it? We didn't like it. So I said to Sasha, I'm going to be really nice and I'm not going to say anything. And she said, oh, thank you. Thank you, please. So I guess I must do that a lot. And anytime I was ever out with the kids, I could never do that. So, and obviously if I'm on a date, I know I'm not going to do that. So it was a disaster. So the guy comes over and he goes, do you want to
You do it so much better.
I'm
You
sure
have
you
to
can do it.
You have to do it.
All right, let me see.
Do you
if
want
I
me
can-
to
I'm
give you a
looking
prop?
for- Yes, I'm looking for a prop. All right, I'll check. Oh, all
Okay.
right. Okay, so comes over and he leans in and he goes, I have a gift for both of you from my home country. It just came in today. So I'm thinking, cocaine he smuggled in?
See, I would have been able to tell that. Like that.
So, I mean, clearly, I saw them. They're smuggling in cocaine. I know it. And I've never done that. I've never done drugs, just so you know. I might say all these crazy things.
I can't breathe.
So he goes, here's a piece of chocolate. And I wanted to take it and just throw it at him. But I promised Sasha I wouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, here, Sasha, you have mine. I wouldn't even eat it for the principle of it. Okay. So then the guy comes over and I thought he said, here's a free gift certificate for next time you come. That's what I thought. And I'm standing up at this point anyway. And so I go, oh, free? Because I know I'm never going to go there again. Obviously, that's why we were the only ones there. The stuff is cold. And then only then does Sasha say, never go to a buffet at the end of the night. She's like, of course it's cold. What do you think? So we were laughing like this the whole time. Oh, and then the woman goes, your eyes, it was an insult.
Unusual.
They're so unusual. And like, oh, creepy lady, creepy.
Unusual?
Yeah, they were
Yes.
all creepy, everyone that worked
Yeah.
there. So,
Did you have your blue contacts on top of your other
No,
contacts?
no.
On top of your...
no, that dope ass company sent me these creepy blue eyes. For real, they do look creepy.
I like them.
No, they're way too
But
blue. I have blue eyes, so it's creepy blue. So I have to get them from 1-800-CONTACTS. But anyway, but still, this lady didn't have to say anything then, you know. So I said to him, oh, it's a free gift certificate. And so he's like, yeah, like that. So I take it, Sasha takes hers, and we're about to go. And
Ken's
Ken,
really
listen,
Ken,
Ken, do this on your own fucking show and get yourself kicked off Facebook. Don't get me kicked. If I get myself kicked off Facebook, that's one thing. If you get me kicked off Facebook, that's another thing. Okay. So I look down and it's 10% off. 10%. And I go, oh, yeah, no, thank you. And I handed it back. To me, there's nothing wrong with that. Right? Right or what?
I mean, I think most people would have just taken it and walked away.
No, because those things cost money. I know. You know, so I did say, save it for another customer that will use it. Like nicely.
Yeah.
Yeah, nicely.
Yeah, you said you ought to.
What?
You said you ought to take this back.
Okay, maybe it wasn't that nice.
You
Oh
oughta-
yeah, right. Oh yeah. You know what? Yeah,
It was
Take
so funny.
take this.
I was trying
Yeah.
so hard not to laugh. It was so
Oh god. So
At least she's honest.
yeah, and I wanted him to give it to someone that would come back. I'm not ever going back there. Oh, and look, we're being nice. We're not saying where it is.
What'd she say? Oh.
Seafood buffet on 17. We got it.
Oops. Oops.
Ken says he hasn't cursed once. Maureen.
Look at what he's writing. Would you stop it, Ken? Stop it. Oh my gosh. So anyway, did we have a question or are we done?
Cindy
I-
says these comments are hysterical, even better than when your brother egged you on.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, I have to be in the mood for when Brian's going to be on because I'll say it's white. No, it's not. It's black. No matter what it is. No matter what. Any more questions? Because I have a lot of people to call for appointments and oh look, here I am to answer that lady's question. I want to work the whole weekend. Meanwhile, there are 2 things that I can do, which I am going to do. I'm doing them no matter what. I will do them. But then I'm going to work around that as much as possible. So, okay, everyone. So, thank you for tuning in, even though it's probably later on. And thank you for putting up with Ken. We got to go before we get kicked off.
Yes,
Yeah.
we do have to
So,
go.
yeah, and everyone, tune in why Maureen is going to go on
Lisa.
Ken's love show and talk all about sex. I'm going to get you kicked off. I bet I can get you kicked off Facebook in 7 minutes. What do you think, Trisha? Could I do it?
Ace is trying
What?
to
Oh, that's so funny.
all right,
Okay,
yeah,
love you too.
we have so much work to do
Yes, we
before the
really
end
do.
of the day.
So
Ladies,
thanks for watching, and everyone, take my advice that's on the YouTube videos because I'm taking it too. I know it's hard. Dating is hard, but no one ever said it's easy. Pain is beauty. Remember that. Pain is beauty. Anything you want to add? And don't break up with someone via text. You fucking wimps. You guys pick up the fucking phone call, you wimp.
stop. All right,
Okay, bye.
bye.
Oh, you turn us off.
Best show ever.
I'm in.